Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Mbappe! And he's done it! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, Red, nice interception. Saka. That's an excellent interception. Now this could be a chance. Van Basten. And it's Robertson. He's picked his way, takes a shot! We've got a goal! And the lead lost no time.
Захотел дитя что-то сделать. Пуксом забил.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Желтую, блядь.
And he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. He's tried one! Oh, what has happened here? Ronaldinho. Could move up a gear here. Oh, well measured. Not the most accurate pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he was quick to react. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Ronaldinho quietly revving up. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. Rijkaard. It's Park Ji-sung. Kimmich. Mbappe. And this is Van Basten. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that was very necessary. Saka. And here's Saka. Rijkaard. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Mbappe. And he's let fly. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's got his cross in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Robertson. Ball played for Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold. And it's lofted through here. And he thumps it clear. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saka. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Van. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. It's really well cleared. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. Kimmich. That'll do under the circumstances. Stood up well to him there. Oh, that's well spotted. Rijkaard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Van Basten. And it's Robertson. Van Dijk getting this one clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the finish! Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter.
1 minute added time.
That's good vision. And he's in on... It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He looked so composed until the moment he put...
And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. Conte. Rijkaard. Kimmich. Conte. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tar. Costa Curta. Park Ji-sung. That's Rijkaard. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk clears it away. It's Park Ji-sung. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes Park Ji-sung! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great vision. And one more try!
Будем пляскать, пока не успокоит.
Portugal have their third corner. Guardiola attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That's really well manoeuvred.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back on the ball again. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well,
Что не за
someone's doing
вратарь,
his job
бля?
properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Spread it left. Robertson goes on a run down the left wing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goes forward. Van Basten looks to get on the end of this. Park Ji-sung. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Goal!
Наконец-то.
Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Number 12, Marco van Basten.
Ну камон, блядь, ёбаный рот.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
A clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course.
Shot, surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Osimhen. Out towards the flank. Lofted in. In once more. Big header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That'll be a throw-in. Van Basten. Now it's Raul. Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. He's through, now is he in? Oh, look. Chance for a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Robertson has it out wide, and he's got tall.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Wilshere. Spread it left. And it's Perez. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Alexander-Arnold, and he's managed to get free. That's good play. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. De Bruyne. Wilshere. And it's Perez. Perez.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And that has been cleared. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Maradona. Now it's Perez. And that's aimed in. And the shot! And the assistant referee...
Да, ты ударчик-то нанес. Охрененно, блин. Охрененно.
And he's had it nicked away. And here's Maradona. Now it's Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, nice interception. Costa Curta. Perez. De Bruyne. Now it's Messi. And this is Messi. Played back. Great vision. Alexander-Arnold.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Played out wide. Robertson. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Yamal. De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Cross needs to be good.
That's good defensive concentration.
Out to the right. Yamal. And it's Otto. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Пендали ему. Сраку.
Looking to play him in. Adams gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. De Bruyne. Messi. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Portugal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's in a great position here. Alexander-Arnold. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. Robertson. Van Basten, always looking for that half a chance. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. It's Wilshere. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Danger averted for now. Now it's Maradona. Nicely spread. And he's intervened well there. That's really well cleared. Portugal are still that goal to the good. Now it's Raul. Now it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Robertson is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he
Has a shot! That is gorgeous from Raul! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Portugal! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
Osimhen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Turns back here, probably the best option. Costa Curta. Played in by Robertson. And he's straight offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Kagawa running with the ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Robertson. Has a shot! Kagawa. So what can they make of this? Driving on and making good progress. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold providing an outlet on that flank. Hakimi can get it clear. Messi. Well, they can break here. Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Batistuta. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Portugal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And the finish! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bebeto just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Kagawa conjures time and space where few can. Kagawa ploughing. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Las Vegas Lights are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Knocks it out wide. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Knocks it into space. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé. Osimhen receives it in a good position here. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's come loose.
Kurwa.
To get himself offside. And they're quick to get it back. Jordan Henderson gives no quarter whatsoever. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And here's Raul. That is ended up in no man's land. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Drogba. There's a sharp little ball here. Drogba gets into some space. Quality ball. Kagawa.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's through, now is he in? Bayer clears. And that's been won straight back. And here's Raul. He's picked his way through. Now it's crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Raul! Now who's going to be first to this? Bayer herring after the ball here.
Я думал, его разнесу. А здесь не так-то было.
And he's gone looking for safety. Koundé. Raul. And it's Koundé.
Собрал. Молодца.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. There's the shot! Wow, that is Didier Drogba! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's been slipped through. And this is Batistuta.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal
Поехали.
at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition.
Tries a shot!
Как так можно защищаться?
And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keep. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...